Massive, wild, merciless, and deadly. That's all that comes to mind when we think of megalodons, the largest known predator of the sea to mankind. Megalodons have kept us all fascinated by their grandeur and power. Just talking of them sends shivers down one's spine, even today.
From the vantage point of the kid's camera, the whale looks to be almost bitten in half.
The possibility that megalodons might be lurking in the darks of unexplored oceans even today. Declared extinct by science, never actually went extinct. What if they evolved to stay undetected in the deep hideouts of Earth? So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 1. Discovery of massive shark teeth on ocean floors. Shark teeth as big as 18 centimeters have been found on ocean floors. These teeth have serrated edges and a broad crown, unlike the teeth of commonly found sharks in the oceans. The size and shape are suggestive of none other than a megalodon. Megalodon teeth have been the center of attention for scientists around the world ever since they were first discovered. There have been increased reports of massive shark teeth discoveries on ocean floors and coastal areas, so much so that they have become the most commonly found fossils in the ocean floors, pointing to the fact that megalodon existed in massive numbers in the past. These teeth have helped scientists understand the distribution and behavior of the giants of the oceans, but more and more findings of these teeth around the world have sparked speculations. Are these giants still alive? What if they are still lurking in the dark of these ocean floors? What is the possibility of you encountering a megalodon on your expedition to the depths of the Pacific? The mere thought of witnessing a megalodon is scary. However, finding fossil teeth doesn't confirm the existence of megalodons today. It's just the massive number of such findings that make us think, what if they never went extinct? Number 2. Rediscovery of the coelacanth. Have you ever come across the news of a species rediscovered long after it went extinct? Such is the case of the coelacanth, a lobe-finned fish that was thought to have gone extinct over 66 million years ago. Measuring up to 6.5 feet and weighing up to 200 pounds, coelacanth is an elusive deep-sea creature living in the depths of almost 2,000 feet. These are the world's oldest fish alive known to science. The man knew of coelacanth through its fossils that date back to the Devonian period until 1938, a discovery that changed the concept of extinction forever. A woman named Marjorie Courtney Latimer made a groundbreaking discovery off the coast of South Africa when she found a coelacanth, leaving the scientific community in shock. A giant fish that defied extinction. In fact, it never really went extinct. Not only that, coelacanth has undergone little to no evolution over the course of 66 million years. This fish is a live bearer, meaning it gives birth to live young and does not lay eggs. Also, they are known to be slow growers. Coelacanths reach maturity at some 40 to 50 years and live beyond 100 years. Due to their shocking history, they have earned the name living fossil. This story makes us think, what if the same is the case with megalodons? If a coelacanth could elude detection for a long time, why not megalodons? What if they might be discovered at any time in the future? Would that be a spectacle to watch? Or a moment to run for your life? That would indeed be a big day in the history of science. Number 3. The whale tail mystery. What is the likelihood that megalodons might be out there hunting their prey, eluding detection? A recent discovery suggests the possibility of this scenario. Large, mysterious bite marks have been found on the tails of whale carcasses. And why are they thought to be mysterious? They don't resemble attacks by any known present-day predators. The bite marks are large and clean, and the tails are severed, suggesting the hunting behavior of a giant wild predator. A megalodon, most likely, but we can just speculate. There are other possibilities as well. These bite marks could be the result of hunting by the killer whale. Orcas. Orcas are intelligent and strong ocean predators capable of hunting prey of their own size. They achieve this feat by hunting in groups, much like a pack of wolves. Another possibility can be the attack by a great white shark. Great white sharks are the largest known ocean predators as of now. They could inflict a similar injury, but the clean severing of the tail is not a feature of attack by the great white shark. This adds to the speculation of an attack by megalodon. Lastly, this could also be the result of some scavenger action or post-mortem phenomena. But again, all these are just speculations, just like the fact that these are attacks by megalodons. Number 4. Mariana Trenches depths. Now, you might have thought of an expedition to the Mariana Trench to explore the unexplored. But watch out. You might encounter a megalodon in these unexplored depths. Mariana Trench, as of today, is the world's deepest point known to humans. Located in the western Pacific Ocean, the trench lies at a depth of a scary 36000 feet. These stupendous depths have made it difficult for scientists to fully explore this trench. Not only that, but extreme conditions like immense pressure, freezing temperatures, and low lights have further limited these explorations. Can such unexplored depths serve as a hideout for megalodons? Then you must be thinking about how a living organism can survive in such harsh conditions. A recent discovery is contrary to this belief. Scientists have found evidence of the existence of some bacteria, extremophile organisms, and even some complex life forms like jellyfish. Not only that, these organisms have undergone drastic adaptations to live under such conditions. These organisms have developed specialized anatomical features, bioluminescence, and unique metabolic processes to survive such an environment. It could be a possibility that megalodons might also have undergone such evolutionary change to thrive in a hideout far from the reach of humans. Doesn't that make us doubt the extinction of megalodons? Maybe yes, and maybe no. Firstly, megalodons are not deep sea dwellers. Secondly, these large predators need bulk availability of food, and according to the geologists, food is limited in such an environment. And lastly, there hasn't been any discovery of a megalodon remnant in these depths. But the extent of Mariana's unexplored depths leaves us with many questions. One being, what if megalodons evolved to survive in these treacherous depths? Number 5. Historical sightings by sailors and explorers. We have all been fascinated by anecdotes narrated by sailors in movies or fictional stories. Most of these stories revolve around encountering giants in the oceans. But what if some of these anecdotes might be true? I know it is not a scientific basis to prove the existence of the megalodon, but there are some points that do carry weight. Throughout history, there have been accounts of encounters with giant sharks, whose description of size, shape, and behavior resembles that of megalodons. Many of these accounts were made in the 16th century. In fact, 16th century writings excessively contain claims of witnessing enormous sharks as big as 50 feet. Take Herman Melville's Moby Dick, for instance. Though a work of fiction, there were rumors that it was inspired by genuine encounters sailors had with creatures like megalodons. Another notable piece of evidence to mention here is the ship's log entries from the past. These log entries from historical voyages contained information about sightings of large, unidentified creatures in the sea. These entries also had descriptions of the creature's physical appearance and behavior. Mind you, while the majority of these claims may be just exaggerations, some of them have been made by well-experienced and credible sailors of history. Another interesting fact in all such sightings is the consistency in the description of these creatures. Immense size, powerful jaws lined with large teeth, and predatory behavior consistent with that of apex marine predators. This has been a consistent finding in the majority of these historical sightings. Do you believe there's truth to these anecdotes? Number 6. Sea of Cortez Folklores. The Gulf of California is known not only for the diversity of its marine life, but also for local folklore about a giant black creature roaming the Sea of Cortez. They call it the Black Demons. Today, if you visit the Sea of Cortez, you will come across a number of such anecdotes by the locals regarding such sightings. The size and distinctive features of these creatures resemble megalodons. These folktales have been passed to generations, and they have become a part of the culture of that area. And that's not all. Tourists to the sea have also reported encounters with a giant black creature with a large tail fin exceeding 60 feet in length. These tourist encounters have added fuel to the speculation of megalodons habitating the Sea of Cortez. Some people believe that these black demons could be surviving megalodons based on the size and the physical description narrated by the witnesses. However, people who oppose this speculation have some valid points as well. Firstly, the Sea of Cortez is home to the giant squid, And sometimes these giant quids can reach a massive size, so it could be a possibility that the witnesses misidentified these creatures. Secondly, the basking shark, the second largest living fish species known to us, is also found in the Sea of Cortez. And due to their dark color and massive size, they could also be mistaken for megalodons. Number 7. Cage diving sightings. We have seen people going for crazy cage diving adventures involving face-to-face encounters with sharks. What if I tell you some of these cage divers have reported encountering giant sharks that defied explanation? According to reports, many cage divers have encountered large, unidentified creatures in Australia. These reports focused on the immense size of the creature, and most of them described these creatures as much bigger than a great white shark. People also claim sighting of massive silhouettes or shapes moving in the water, at times accompanied by the presence of large teeth or other physical features that closely resemble megalodons. Imagine being in the depths of 1,000 feet, surrounded by dark waters, witnessing a megalodon. A cage won't help even. Megalodons could engulf 2 entire humans in one go, so those who survived such a sighting must be left alive to narrate these events. What makes these cage diving reports even more interesting is the fact that some of them were made by expert maritime explorers and not common people. Based on the description of the creatures given by these people, many marine biologists believe that these could be the descendants of the megalodons. But are they really? That's a question that's yet to be answered. Number 8. Lack of definitive fossils. How do we know about dinosaurs so well, a creature that existed some 60 million years ago? The answer is the fossil record. Complete skeletonized bodies of dinosaurs and many such extinct species helped scientists study them and theorize about their extinction time frame. But that's not the case with megalodons. As of today, the only fossil record of megalodons is their teeth. Intact skeletons or body parts like the jaw have never been discovered. In fact, their cartilaginous skeletons rarely fossilize. There is a significant absence of complete fossilized specimens for megalodons. The lack of a definitive fossil record for megalodon makes it difficult for scientists to accurately tell about their appearance, behavior, and geographical prevalence. In fact, scientists have relied on extrapolation from fossil teeth and comparison with other marine giants to study megalodons. Not only that, but there's also controversy regarding the time frame in which they existed. While some marine geologists are of the view that megalodons existed some 3.6 million years ago, others challenge this belief by putting forward the point of lack of definitive fossil. And thus, these geologists believe that the megalodons may have persisted into more recent geological timeframes. Megalodons used to live in deep waters, and fossilization is very less likely to occur in such an environment. Also, millions of years of geological processes might have damaged the fossil record, if any. Anyhow, without a complete fossil record, we do not know their biology or their extinction time zone completely, and this fact just adds fuel to our speculation that Megalodon might be thriving in the depths of some dark oceans of the world. Do you think this is a valid point to believe in their existence even today? Number 9. Giant. We come across numerous sensational social media videos every now and then, don't we? Megalodons have been a topic of such videos for a long time. Many of these videos show large shark-like creatures breaching the water's surface or swimming near boats, eliciting awe among social media users across the globe. Some of these videos actually show sea creatures that closely resemble the size and appearance of the megalodons based on the fossil record. Every time a video showing an enormous-sized shark or whale goes viral, people start speculating about the possibility of it being a megalodon. And that just sparks the debate over and over again. Do megalodons still exist, or have they really gone extinct? You will find a number of such social media videos with comment sections split up into 2 groups. One group would strongly believe that megalodons went extinct 3.6 million years ago, while the other put forward multiple reasons why they believe megalodons may still exist, and they are not entirely wrong. Haven't we seen it up till now? However, there are some important points to consider here. Camera angles, light conditions, and digital manipulations are some of the factors that strongly affect the credibility of an online video. And there might be deliberate attempts to construct such videos and then circulate them on the internet for the sheer purpose of entertainment. Though not a very strong reason to believe in the existence of megalodons, it is possible that some camera captured a real megalodon on Earth at some time. Number 10. Young megalodon teeth dates. I have mentioned before that teeth are the only fossil record available of megalodon, and even this only fossil record is not free of controversy. While scientists have believed for long that megalodons went extinct some 3.6 million years ago during the Pliocene epoch, recent advancements in science have made them reconsider their theories. Radiocarbon dating has changed the way age can be estimated today. It is a technique for determining the age of organic material based on the decay of radioactive carbon isotopes. When scientists applied radioactive dating techniques to megalodon teeth, what they found was astonishing. These giants of the oceans are much younger than they were thought to be. According to this dating technique, megalodons are thought to have survived into the Pleistocene epoch, which ended some 11,700 years ago. An important point worth mentioning here is that fossil records are not easy to deal with. It is subject to a lot of challenges like sample contamination, reservoir effects, and uncertainties in calibration curves. All of this can affect the accuracy and reliability of these dating techniques. Nonetheless, this advancement in megalodon study has further sparked the dates about their potential existence. We don't know with certainty that they went extinct 3.6 million years ago or 11,000 years ago, or if they never went extinct at all. Number 11. The Unexplored Ocean. The land is full of unusual discoveries and encounters despite it being colonized by humans. Imagine the possibility of such happenings in the oceans, only 5% of which have been explored to date. I repeat, just 5%. That's all we have explored of the oceans till now. Oceans have been a mystery to us for a long time, and these deep waters are not easy to explore. Oceans offer extreme environments like crushing pressure, freezing temperatures, and perpetual darkness. Not to mention, the scale of unpredictability in an ocean is massive. Even the latest advancements and technologies have not been able to explore the entirety of oceans. When we are so uncertain about the environment of an ocean, how can we be so certain about what lurks and what does not lurk in these oceans? How can we say with confidence that these unexplored oceans are free of giant predators like megalodons? The depths of these unexplored oceans might be sheltering megalodons even today. Deep-sea trenches, underwater caves, and remote regions of the oceans, far, far away from the access of humans, might be hosting the giants of the ocean who are claimed to have gone extinct. Opponents of this speculation say that nutrients are scarce in the depths of the oceans. But what if these deep waters harbor undiscovered prey species that could sustain large predators like the megalodon? Number 12. Google Earth photos. We have seen a lot of Google Earth photos before, but this time, Google Earth captured an aerial image of a massive shark off the coast of Iraq, an enormous creature resembling a megalodon. Is this solid evidence to believe in? Well, these Google Earth photos don't have a clear resolution, making them subject to multiple speculations. It is also possible that some giant shark or creature would have been mistaken for being a megalodon. Or what if it may be an optical illusion? A controversy has been in the news lately regarding the Google Earth photo of a square-shaped object thought to be the Bermuda Triangle, but it was later revealed to be a group of shrimp boats clustered together. So, we are not certain about the accuracy of Google Earth photos of the megalodon as well. While it might be a real megalodon, it is also possible that it might just be an artifact of our imagination. Number 13. Deep ocean food sources. You must be thinking, if megalodons do exist, how could they survive in deep oceans where food is scarce? And if they hunt prey on surface waters, how could they stay undetected for so long? The questions are due, but I have some answers as well. Deep sea waters are not as nutrient deficient as you think. Over time, marine organisms have evolved a lot to thrive in the harsh environments of the deep oceans. One proof of this is the marine life discovered in the depths of the Mariana Trench. Despite harsh conditions, these deep-sea ecosystems support a rich diversity of marine life, like fish, cephalopods, crustaceans, and other invertebrates. Not only that, large fish species such as deep-sea sharks, rays, and giant squids can also be found in these depths. Also, these deep waters harbor some unexplored ecosystems like the abyssal plains, deep-sea trenches, and hydrothermal vents. All of these could serve as potential food sources and hideouts for large predators like megalodons. So these ocean depths, thought to be nutrient scarce, have abundant food sources. Now, you must have some answers. Number 14, evolving hunting strategies. One valid point you can put forward regarding the existence of megalodons is that if they exist even today, why have they never been officially detected to date? What I think of an answer to this is evolution. Megalodons must have evolved to escape human attention by various means. And most importantly, it must have evolved its hunting strategies. Megalodons might have evolved to become nocturnal hunters, utilizing deep-sea environments for ambush attacks or employing stealth and camouflage to approach prey undetected. The megalodon ecosystem must have been altered by human interventions like fishing, shipping, and deep-sea explorations. And for that, they needed to adopt hunting strategies that could minimize their interactions with human populations and reduce the risk of their detection. It is also a possibility that they developed a cryptic behavior over time, like remaining submerged for extended periods and minimizing surface activity. Megalodons might have taken advantage of the vertical migrations of marine species. These migration patterns must have helped megalodons exploit deep-sea food sources. And lastly, to avoid human detection, megalodons might have resorted to underwater habitats, like deep-sea trenches or underwater caves. All in all, there is a great likelihood that megalodons exist even today. They must have undergone drastic evolution to stay undetected and undiscovered. Number 15. Discovery of megalodon teeth by the HMS Challenger. Megalodons have been a topic of interest for a long time. One of the earliest global marine research expeditions, the HMS Challenger, made a particular advancement in this regard. HMS Challenger was a British Royal Navy ship that was converted into a scientific exploration vessel in the 19th century. Scientists aboard HMS Challenger collected numerous samples during the expedition from various depths and locations. The discovery of megalodon teeth by HMS Challenger points to the existence of these giants in recent geographical history. The fact that megalodon teeth were found in sediments sampled by the expedition is astonishing. It just strengthens our speculation that these sharks may have existed in the oceans much more recently than previously thought. While the teeth themselves were fossilized, their presence in sediments from the 1800s raised questions about whether megalodons could have persisted into the modern era, possibly even up to the present day. What if megalodons might unveil themselves one day to mankind? What if some of us witness this giant beast someday? Would we live to narrate the incident? And that was it. Hope you enjoyed the video. What do you think about these reasons for the existence of megalodon, and have you ever heard of any megalodon sighting before? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content like this. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can tune in to our next video right on time. Until next time.